What factors determine why some men are capable of achieving 3 orgasms in an hour while others can barely achieve 1 in a night? Can this frequency be increased? I'm not sure about guys, but from what I've seen, girls often gauge the sexual prowess of their partners on the sidelines, saying things like, "This guy can go 5 times a night, imagine that." For them, this is more important than penis size, which is of little use to girls. The number of full erections a guy has can affect his self-esteem. It's one thing if they only want you once, but another thing altogether if they want you multiple times in a night. If a guy is approached for sex again after only 30 minutes of finishing, it can make a girl feel like a sexy tigress. In reality, the frequency of sex is impacted by far more than just the sexuality of one's partner. Other factors that are much more significant include: age is a crucial factor that affects the frequency of orgasms in men. Typically, younger men are capable of experiencing more orgasms per day compared to older men. This is mainly attributed to the level of testosterone, which peaks during adolescence and gradually decreases after the age of 30. Physiology is another vital factor that influences the frequency of sex in men. This encompasses a wide range of aspects, such as overall health, the level of testosterone, as discussed in the previous video, and other hormones, the presence of sexually transmitted diseases, STDs, among others. These physiological factors can have a significant impact on a man's sexual performance and ability to achieve orgasms. Lifestyle is also a crucial determinant of the frequency of sex in men. Factors such as proper nutrition, regular physical activity, exposure to fresh air, and adequate sleep of at least 8 hours can not only boost libido but also increase the number of times a man can have sex in a night. Conversely, excessive consumption of alcohol, nicotine, drugs, and an irregular daily routine can negatively affect a man's sexual performance and reduce the number of orgasms he can achieve. Sexual temperament or sexual constitution is another crucial factor that can influence the frequency of sex in men. As we discussed earlier, sexual temperament is distinct from libido and refers to an individual's innate sexual disposition, which is typically formed during childhood and adolescence and remains relatively stable throughout life. Men with a high sexual temperament may be more inclined towards sexual activity and can potentially experience more orgasms in a given period compared to those with a lower sexual temperament. The state of mind is also an essential factor that can affect the frequency of sex in men. A less burdened psyche can free up space for excitement, relaxation, and fantasies, which can potentially lead to more sexual activity and increased orgasms. Conversely, if one's head is constantly loaded with stress and worries, it can be challenging to achieve a satisfactory sexual experience. This is one reason why younger men may experience more orgasms, as they tend to have fewer responsibilities and heavy thoughts to carry. Girls, if a guy is capable of achieving an impressive number of orgasms, it may not necessarily indicate his attraction towards you. Various factors, including sexual temperament, testosterone levels, and lifestyle habits, can influence a man's sexual performance. Similarly, the absence of male orgasm does not necessarily indicate a lack of interest in you. Keep in mind that your personal attractiveness plays a small role of around 10 to 15%, while the other factors we discussed are crucial determinants of sexual frequency. Additionally, the fact that a guy was able to perform more times with his ex-partner than with you may simply be due to the influence of age and overall health. Can this number be increased? Maintaining a healthy lifestyle and monitoring testosterone levels, particularly after the age of 30, can help ensure regular sexual performance. If you have an important sexual encounter coming up and want to perform at your best, consider abstaining from orgasms for about a week and taking testosterone supplements approximately 6 hours before sex to enhance your performance. Additionally, it's crucial not to attempt to shorten the breaks between orgasms. A minimum of 15 minutes should be taken between the first and second orgasms, and the break should be increased to half an hour for the third orgasm and an hour for subsequent orgasms. Contrary to popular belief, consuming so-called aphrodisiacs such as oysters, asparagus, or carrots does not appear to have any significant impact on sexual potency or performance, according to various studies. These foods are not reliable solutions to improve sexual function. However, we can discuss more about the effectiveness of aphrodisiacs in our next video.